Greetings, ladies and gentlefish, and welcome back to Final Fantasy IX. Now, in this particular episode, we are going to go and deal with some plot. Now, there's going to be a boss battle coming up pretty quickly. It's going to be very similar to the Silver Dragon boss battle that we had at the end of Terra, before fighting Garland and Kuja. And so, ability-wise and equipment-wise, you should equip your characters accordingly. Wind damage, if you can protect yourself against wind damage and confusion, you are golden. Throw in some good old-fashioned brain fart. Auto-regen, and you're away. Now, I've got Dagger in here to do some healing. Queener and Dagger are both equipped with items that reduce wind damage, get rid of it completely. Your mages in this are pretty golden when it comes to wind damage, because you've got things like Robe of Lords, Coroner, all of which get rid of wind damage. If you're using VV, equip the Octagon Rod, he'll absorb it. Amaranth and Zidane, it's a slightly different issue. Often the kit they can equip that does get rid of wind damage, it tends to be a bit nah. So I'm not really using it, but I'm not going to worry too much about that. We're going to keep Queener in our party because as I go through the final dungeon or two, I want Queener around because she is going to be eating things, which is going to be funny. And then we've got Dagger as a healer, and Amaranth we've just thrown in there because he restores MP, and he's not too bad in a fight. Zidane, for now, you have to take with you. Notice I said, for now. So, with all that said and done, let's just save our game. And then it's all aboard the airship train. Next stop, the infantry. Gesundheit. Please excuse Loki for sneezing in the background. She has a bit of the sniffles. I may or may not have brought it back from school. So, okay. We're just going to get into the airship and head over to the infantry. Now, you can't actually access the infantry as you used to, but instead it pulls a Shimmering Island on you, if you remember Shimmering Island. So it ends up being a way to get to another place. Woohoo! So, infantry, dirty, great big foreboding purple blob thing above it, and we're going to fly into it, because of course we are. That seems like a sensible idea, right? Pew! There we go. Cutscene time! And for some reason, out of the portal are pouring a whole load of dragons, because reasons! Yeah, pretty much. And you're just like, well, balls, they're coming! Oh dear, and wait, what? They appear to be getting kaplowied. All ships, clear a path for the invincible. Can't let you guys steal the show by yourselves. Don't say you can. Uncle Sid? Why? How did he know to show up here? Probably because of Baku. He loves big showdowns. Also because where else are you going to go? There is a giant purple thing appeared in the sky. I mean, where else are we going to be? Now, let's lose those dragons. Almost there. Well, that's not quite all of them. God damn it. General Beatrix, our ship is going to burst. Do not fret. Captain is about to enter Valhalla. I'm not about to die! I don't want to die! You're mean. you were a Pluto Knight. Now act like one. We all know you came along because you were worried sick about Captain Steiner. Did you say something? There we go. Red Rose? Could it be Beatrix? Quite a woman you fell in love with. You're one to talk. Wait a minute, Steiner. What did you mean by that? Alright, let's bust through. So in one of the most pseudo-Deus Ex-y but effective interventions from secondary characters I've seen in any video game. Ta-da! I mean, it wasn't completely Deus Ex-y. I mean, Cid is the regent of Limblum. They have a huge airship fleet. Dagger presumably left Beatrix in charge of Alexandria. I mean, they have the Red Rose. All of these things have been established, so it's not completely Deus Ex-y. But it does mean you only have to deal with one of these blighters, which is nice. So, let's get to stealing everything he's got. Shockwave! Oh's nose, whatever shall I do? Shockwave does not very much damage at all. Let's drop a frog on its head, because that's apparently what happens these days. Let's go Shotcrot on everybody, because everybody likes MP. And we'll keep Dagger in reserve. Stole Remedy! Yay! That's exactly what I wanted. Threw a frog at my head. So she threw a frog. They threw a frog at my head. No one's ever quite sure about Queener. LGBTQRZXYZ. Right there. Right. Psychokinesis. There we go. There's 440 physical damage. That was really quite underwhelming. Stole Grand Armor. Excellent. There isn't that much left to steal off this poor thing. Let's just throw a chakra on everyone and restore their MP. Because I can, pretty much. Steal. Tidal Wave. Right, so if you can protect this... I know this is a bit late. If you can protect your characters from water damage, that's also not a terrible idea. But honestly, I mean, it's not as if any of these moves are really doing much damage or posing a huge threat to me. Are they? I still haven't even used Dagger's Peel once. She's just sitting on the sidelines going, yep. Go guys, I'm just going to cheer you on. I might summon an Eidolon in a minute, because frankly, I'm bored. Which one's this going to be weak to? Ice, I guess. Dragons are usually weak to ice. Let's throw Shiva at his face. Aerial Slash! More wind damage, more lots of me not caring. Frog draw. So I haven't got boost equipped, so it's not showing the full cinematic because I've used Shiva before. 3,420 damage. Not terrible. Not worth the MP. Yeah, it doesn't have anything. Okay, time for this thing to die. Frog draw. And that's how this fight continues. I mean, like I said, it's not very different to the fight against the Silver Dragon at the end of what would have been Disc 3. I keep Dagger in reserve just in case I need the healing, but honestly, if you go, this is another one of those fights. You go into it unprepared, and you can actually start taking quite a lot of damage, and that can be worrying. Go into it prepared, and you're like, well, this was a letdown, wasn't it? Counter! See, its counter-attack does more damage, to be honest. Let's throw more frogs at its head. And just keep chipping the Blighter's health away, and you'll be done. Psychokinesis! Boom. Oh, it's dead. There we go. Boss fight over, everybody. Boss fight over. Oh, look at it do its dance as it dies. Same as the Silver Dragon. One of those was easy. Now, to be fair, if I'd had to take on an entire horde of them on my own, that could have been problematic. So thank you very much, Cid, Steiner. Steiner? Wait, Cid, Beatrix, Baku. Thank you for your timely intervention. Also, thank you for putting in one of the most effective crossfires I've ever seen in a computer game. Power up and boost learned and restore HP. Awesome. And now that we're through, we're just going to use the teleporter on board the Invincible to go down. Are you sure this will work, Queener? Is no problem. I warp him from outside before. I guess this is the only exit anyway. Yeah, the door ain't working anymore. We find same magic field outside when we come back. I warp him when I step into magic field outside. Alright, I guess it's no use worrying. What's entertaining, of course, is in the story, this is the first time they've gotten off the airship. And had to get back on, you know, the Invincible. I've done a load of other things in between, so they've been using this portal all the time. Go figure. Down we go. What is this place? What's wrong, Zidane? Did someone just call my name? No. That's weird. Maybe you're just hearing things. I love that. She's just like, maybe you're just hearing things. We've come all this way and our most leveled character is now hearing voices in his head. I'm sure it'll be fine. I don't think so. He doesn't even accept that he's hearing voices in his head. You hear that? I hear nothing. Zidane, can you hear me? Garland, I am speaking only to you, because it's hilarious watching everyone else think you're going crazy. I'm ad-libbing a little bit in case you hadn't noticed. Then again, he's like one of the bosses you just beat in. If I were a boss and I'd just been kicked in the spleen, that's what I'd do. I'm talking to you and only you. Garland, what is this place? Memoria, a place of memories. How unimaginatively named. Also, how do you know? Also, why are you speaking to me? Why are you here? Aren't you dead? Shouldn't you be on another world? Also dead? Memories? Yes. Your memories brought forth this place. Here you shall witness the entire truth. The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so thank me God. You have no choice. Now, go. What are you talking about? Damn. Zidane, what's going on? This is where, guys, you get to the end of the story and you suddenly realise all this time you've been following a nutter. You've been the bad guys because he's just going crazy. You all heard me talking, right? Yeah-huh. Looks like I was the only one who heard him. Yeah-huh. I was just talking to Garland. Sorry, no, because he just glosses over that. I was just talking to Garland, you know, that guy that we beat and then Kuja kicked off a building and pretty sure he's dead on a world that Kuja then destroyed, so that world is also dead a long way away. He's very, very dead, but I just spoke to him and I heard his voice, so that's fine. And he told me that our memories created this place. Seems legit. The ending of this game gets a little weird. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. I guess we'll just have to move forward, as opposed to run away because you're nuts. How convenient. Right. This is where you get to take your party of choice with you. You do not have to take Zidane with you. You can swap him out for someone else. Now, I would recommend taking him with you anyway for a couple of reasons. One, at this point, he is pretty much guaranteed to be your most leveled character. Two, because stealing things off bosses is fun. 3, because stealing things off bosses is rewarding. You can still get some equipment that you may or may not have picked up in the game so far, so it'd be good to have, so I would recommend taking him with you. Queener I'm going to take with me because eating things and getting new abilities for Queener, there's still a couple of abilities I don't have. I'd recommend taking a healer with you, so one of the ladies, and then the other character's really kind of up to you. I'll stick with Amaranth just because I'm lazy and can't be bothered to swap out. He'll do. So, we can't actually leave. The path starts here, so onwards we go. This is Memoria. It's got a decidedly Ibsen's Castle feel about it. But hey, the place is building itself as it goes, apparently. Now, when you get here, to be fair, you have the option to return to the Invincible. There is a little teleport point here, which is nice, I guess. And just up here, there is actually a save point. The save points look a bit different in Memoria, but they are still save points. So, I'm actually going to take this opportunity to go up to the save point. I'm going to check people's abilities actually first. That might be a sensible idea. Now, so for this area, let's just get rid of what's not the bare bones, and we'll go through what you're really going to need. Yeah, we'll stick with that. Okay, so in this area, you get opponents who use, now let's see if I can remember, they use stop, so you want locomotion. They use freeze, so you want body temp. They use poison and stuff, so you want antibody. Where is it? Antibody me! Where are you? There it is. I think that's pretty much it defensively. You're also gonna want Devil Killer on your physical characters. Devil Killer will go a long way. Man-Eater and Bird Killer are also useful. So we're gonna go with Man-Eater. We've got 3 left. Oh, Bird Killer, that's nice and convenient. So similar story here. Let's get rid of auto haste. So that's locomotion, antibody. Body temp, wherever that's gone. Antibody, locomotion. Body temp, there it is. And we're gonna throw level up into the mix. Same story here, although obviously you don't need the offensive abilities here. So we've got clear-headed, we don't need clear-headed. Locomotion, body temp, antibody, and that should pretty much do. Auto haste, because why not? Healer, gamble defense for Queener, and then last but by no means least, the wench herself. Don't need clear-headed. We want body temp, antibody, locomotion. Cool. And we've got some left over, so we'll throw concentrate at the problem and a healer. Now I'm also going to fiddle with some people's equipment because some people did learn some abilities. Not you though. So Amaranth, we'll swap out for ninja gear. Golden skull cap, we'll swap out for a circlet. Right, your pumice piece we're gonna swap out. Angel earrings. Cool. Sweet, there we go. Now, we are going to go up here and save. You can also select your party members every time you select a save point, which is nice. We're just going to save it here. Welcome to the Memoria style save points. And then we are going to go back and do the next stage in the Nero family quest. Essentially. So, join me shortly when we're back in Limblum and we're sorting out the Nero family nonsense. I'll see you in just a moment. So Nero and Bonero aren't here, says Gennaro. I'd better go look. There we go. Pretty sure that was it. That was what we were looking for. Went through all that just for that. Back to Memoria we go. Anyway, I think they'll actually... Whoops. I think they'll actually do for this episode. So, we have managed to make a little bit of progress on the Nero family quest, and we got ourselves into Memoria. So, next episode, or next video, we are going to continue working our way through Memoria. Yeah, we're going to continue working our way through Memoria, basically. That's pretty much all there is to say about it. So, hope you guys are enjoying, and I will catch you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.